Imagine this, a bright, ambitious young professional, fresh into her career, crumbling under the crushing weight of work demands, and then losing her life to it. It's not just a headline, it's a chilling wake-up call. The recent tragic suicide by a young chartered accountant at a Big Four consulting firm in India has sent shockwaves through corporate circles, forcing us to ask, are toxic work environments silently claiming lives? In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on the brutal realities of hustle culture, exploring how social media glamorizes burnout and uncovering strategies to break free from the never-ending grind. Stick around as we unpack the psychology behind hustle culture, highlight groundbreaking studies, and dive into the rising movement of quiet quitting, a silent rebellion against the toxic demands of overwork. Question for you. Have you ever felt like your job is running your life instead of the other way around? Let's talk about it in the comments. Hustle culture, the glorification of constant productivity, has become a badge of honor. But at what cost? To understand this better, let's look at two landmark studies that shed light on the dangers of overwork. 1. Gallup's Burnout study from 2019. This research revealed 5 key causes of burnout: unmanageable workload, lack of role clarity, insufficient communication, unfair treatment, and lack of manager support. Sound familiar? If you've ever felt like you're drowning in work without a clear direction, you're not alone. 2. Harvard Business Review. Their findings are shocking but not surprising. Productivity plummets once people exceed 50 to 55 work hours per week. And yet, the 70-hour grind is celebrated. Why do we ignore the science? Here's the kicker: hustle culture isn't just a corporate phenomenon. It's all over your social media feeds. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn have normalized toxic grind mentality with hashtags like "Leke rise and grind" and "no days off." And then there are productivity influencers. They tie self-worth directly to how much you achieve. It's not inspiration, it's pressure. But here's the good news. Counter movements like anti-hustle and rest is productive are gaining traction. They're proving their strength in stepping back and reclaiming balance. Now, let's get practical. How do we escape the never-ending grind? The answer lies in personal, organizational, and societal strategies. 1. Personal strategies. Time blocking. Prioritize your deep work hours and schedule rest as intentionally as meetings. Mindfulness practices. Try meditation, journaling, or gratitude exercises to combat stress. Setting boundaries. Protect your personal time. Learn to say no to work creeping into your evenings. 2. Organizational strategies. Companies like Netflix and Basecamp are leading the way with flexible hours and mandatory vacation policies. Mental health support in the workplace isn't optional, it's necessary. Businesses take note. 3. Societal shifts. We need to start valuing rest as part of the productivity equation. Let's push for better labor laws. Collective action can drive real change. So, why do we hustle so hard? Even when it hurts us. Motivational aspects. FOMO, or the fear of missing out, pushes us to overcommit. Many of us seek validation from external achievements, turning work into a measure of our worth. Psychological costs. But this comes at a steep price: chronic stress, emotional exhaustion, and damaged relationships. We're sacrificing our mental health for fleeting rewards. There's a cultural shift happening led by millennials and Gen Z. They're saying enough is enough. Unlike previous generations, younger workers are prioritizing mental health and work-life balance. Quiet quitting, where employees do just enough to meet expectations but refuse to go beyond, is gaining momentum as a silent protest against exploitative work environments. This isn't about laziness. It's a fight for boundaries and a more humane approach to work. Hustle culture thrives on fear and glorified exhaustion. But it doesn't have to be this way. Imagine a world where rest is productive, balance is celebrated, and work is just one part of a fulfilling life. Let me ask you, what's one habit or mindset shift you can make today to reclaim your time and energy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that helps you live smarter, not harder. The key to success isn't doing more. It's doing what matters most. Fade out.